Positivity wins. You cannot change your destination overnight, but you can change your direction overnight. Jim Rohn. The secret ingredient to a fulfilled life. In every story of success, there's a common, subtle force at work. It isn't always money, education, connections, or even talent. It's attitude. And among all attitudes, there's one that outshines the rest: positivity. Jim Rohn, one of the most influential personal development mentors of the 20th century, often returned to this theme. He believed that while life is a mix of opportunity and difficulty, it is a positive mindset, an empowered way of seeing and responding to the world that ultimately determines the quality of one's life. This chapter dives deep into the idea that positivity wins. We'll explore what positivity truly means, why it works, how to cultivate it, and how it transforms your world from the inside out. 1. What is positivity? Really? Positivity is not blind optimism. It is not ignoring reality or pretending problems don't exist. Jim Rohn didn't advocate for living in a fantasy. Instead, positivity, in his philosophy, is about choosing an empowering perspective in every situation. It's about seeing solutions where others see dead ends. It's about staying hopeful, acting with enthusiasm, and believing in possibilities even when things are tough. Positivity is not an emotion. It's a discipline. It's the art of guiding your thoughts toward hope, strength, and responsibility rather than fear, blame, and helplessness. 2. Why positivity wins? The laws behind it. 1. The law of attraction. One of Jim Rohn's core teachings is that we attract what we are. This means your mindset is like a magnet. When you think and speak positively, you naturally attract positive people, opportunities, and results. A cheerful, optimistic person draws in others like a warm fire on a cold night. People want to do business with, help, and support those who exude positive energy. 2. The law of response. Jim famously said, "It's not what happens that determines your life future. It's what you do about what happens." We cannot control the economy, the weather, or other people's decisions, but we can always control our response. Positivity equips you to respond powerfully instead of reacting emotionally. It gives you stability in chaos and clarity in confusion. 3. The law of momentum. When you start practicing positivity, it builds momentum. One good thought leads to another. One small win leads to a bigger one. Positivity is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Eventually, it becomes your default setting, and it propels you forward even when circumstances are challenging. 3. The daily practice of positivity. Positivity doesn't just show up one morning like an Amazon package. It has to be cultivated consciously and consistently. Here are some practical ways to develop and maintain a positive mindset, according to Jim Rohn's teachings. 1. Feed your mind daily. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, Jim Rohn often said. This principle also applies to what you read, watch, and listen to. Negative news, toxic conversations, and mindless entertainment can drain your spirit. Instead, read inspiring books, listen to uplifting podcasts or speakers, watch documentaries that educate and empower. Avoid gossip, complaining, and negativity in your environment. 2. Keep a gratitude journal. Rohn emphasized awareness, and one of the best ways to develop awareness of the good in your life is by writing it down. Every morning or evening, list at least 3 things you are grateful for. This reprograms your brain to see the abundance around you, not just the lack. 3. Use positive language. Words shape our reality. Jim encouraged people to speak with purpose and positivity. Replace "I can't" with "how can I?" Shift from "this is impossible" to "this is a challenge I can grow through." Speak as if your words are planting seeds, because they are. For 4, associate with positive people. Jim Rohn's philosophy made it clear: if you want to fly with eagles, stop swimming with ducks. Surround yourself with people who uplift, encourage, and challenge you to rise. Negative company is like second-hand smoke. It affects you even if you're not the one smoking. 4. Positivity and the seasons of life. Jim Rohn loved using metaphors from nature, especially the concept of seasons. He believed life is cyclical, not static. Every person will go through seasons: spring, opportunity; summer, growth; fall, harvest; and winter, difficulty. Positivity is most powerful in winter. That's when people tend to give up. That's when complaints are loudest and hope is thinnest. But a positive person sees winter as a test of character. They understand that no winter lasts forever, and that after every cold season, spring is guaranteed to come. Key lesson: don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. Jim Rohn. This quote sums it up. A positive attitude helps you shift your focus from external conditions to internal growth. 5. Real-life applications. Positivity in action. 1. In business. Entrepreneurs face constant setbacks. Deals fall through. Clients disappear. Markets change. But those who win are the ones who stay optimistic, adaptable, and forward-thinking. Jim Rohn believed that success in business is 80% mindset and 20% skill. Positivity keeps you trying when others quit. 2. In relationships. Whether it's a marriage, friendship, or family connection, positivity helps relationships thrive. It enables forgiveness, patience, encouragement, and empathy. Instead of keeping score of wrongs, the positive person looks for ways to love, serve, and uplift. 3. In personal growth, progress is rarely linear. You'll have setbacks, doubts, and failures. A negative mindset says, "I'm not good enough." A positive one says, "I'm not there yet, but I'm growing." That single word, "yet," is the voice of positivity. 6. Obstacles to positivity and how to overcome them. Even the most positive people face inner resistance. Here are some common challenges. 1. Negative self-talk. Solution: use affirmations grounded in truth. Speak aloud phrases like, "I am capable of handling whatever comes." "I am growing stronger every day." "I choose to see the good." 2. Toxic environments. Solution: set boundaries. Limit your exposure. Create pockets of peace, whether through music, meditation, or nature. 3. Unrealistic expectations. Solution: stay optimistic but grounded. Jim Rohn was big on reality-based thinking. Hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. Discipline. Sus optimism. Mature positivity. 7. The ripple effect of a positive life. When you become a positive person, it doesn't just affect you, it impacts everyone you meet. Your coworkers feel more energized. Your children feel more secure. Your friends feel more hopeful. Even strangers may feel more seen and valued because of your presence. Jim Rohn believed that the best gift you can give someone is your own personal development, and nothing develops you faster or more deeply than learning to stay positive in a negative world. Conclusion: choose positivity, choose power. Life will test you. That's not in question. But how you meet those tests, whether with bitterness or belief, with fear or faith, with complaints or courage, that's where your future is shaped. Positivity is not a denial of reality. It's a declaration of leadership over your own life. As Jim Rohn taught, for things to change, you have to change. For things to get better, you have to get better. Positivity is the place to begin. So today, choose it, speak it, practice it, become it. Because in the end, positivity wins.